No, 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 no. No, that is not what happened. No. I didn't. I was just trying to fix things. Just fix us. We'd been in a fight for a while. It was just on and off. We couldn't get back to the way that we were, the way that we had been for so long. And I was just, I didn't. You see, people are going to think that it was me now that you've brought me in here. They're going to think that, and they don't know. I didn't. They don't know. They don't know how much she mocked me. And they don't know how much of my energy she took and how much of my attention she had to have. And how since we were kids, it was just always about her. It was just about her and her and her and her, her. I was just trying to talk things out. You just talk. But she wouldn't listen. She just wouldn't. God, she never listened to me. And I, she always acted like she was the best and I was nothing. And she was the star and I was just in her chorus, and, you know, like she was everything and I was nothing. But I didn't. And she wouldn't stop laughing. She just wouldn't stop laughing at me. And she shoved me first, right? And I saw her and I didn't mean to, and then I saw it in her eyes, and then I pushed her, and the crack of the, oh my God. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to. This is a monologue I wrote at a time when I was watching a lot of procedural television. If you aren't familiar, procedural is a term used for a specific type of television show that follows a formula, and typically in a very basic, broad way. The formula is mystery, crime, case at the top, figuring out how to untangle or solve it, resolution at the end. So they follow a procedure of steps, a series of steps to get to the end resolution. There's medical procedurals, there's criminal justice procedurals, there are law procedurals, typically in these sort of professional situations. Good examples of procedurals would be House, Monk, Law and Order. Those are some classic ones. New ones would be like Will Trent. So they can be a lot of fun and they can be comfort. And many times in the criminal justice or in the law procedurals, in the legal procedurals, there is interrogations and confessions. And so I imagined this woman who has this longtime friend and years and years and years of built up resentment, where the friendship is really rocky, and Carly decides to finally stand up for herself. Things get out of hand. Her friend pushes her, she pushes back, but her friend's head hits the wall, it cracks, and she collapses, and there's blood. And Carly, in her panic, runs away. But during the confession, I made some choices where maybe it's a day or two after. Carly has sort of rewritten in their head, like, I didn't do anything, I didn't do it, that's not what happened, she's fine, she's not dead. And convince yourself of that. And has just gotten out of the shower, hasn't put any makeup on, and the police come and take her away, and then, basically prove that it was you that did it. It can only be you to her. And then the whole thing, the whole like facade that I had in my head unravels during the confession, which makes for great television. So I hope you enjoyed, and check out some procedurals and then come back for number 28.